Hi everyone, today I've got a story for you. No, actually, I've got 14 stories. Imagine a buffet of tales all served on one delightful platter called Bloodlines, Tales from the African Diaspora, Volume 1. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling anything major. I'll just give you a taste of what's on the menu. Grab your tea, coffee, or whatever introverts like us sip while pondering life's mysteries. And let's dive in. Oh, and stick around to the end because I'll reveal the book that gave me all this joy and tell you my thoughts about the author. Let's get started. First up, we've got The Other Wife by Cranston Livingston. Ever thought, how would I deal with another wife in the house? No? Well, neither did I, until now. This story explores a polygamous marriage where one woman voluntarily decides to bring the other wife home. It's a tale of loss, recognition, and some heartfelt reminiscing. So, polygamy? Not for me, but hey, it makes for a gripping story. Then, there's Skyboat Strangers by Ronald T. Jones. Now get this, aliens attack the Benin Kingdom. Yeah, you heard me, Benin, aliens, and flying saucers. It's like someone took a history book and said, let's give it a sci-fi twist. And I loved it. This one proves you can write about calabashes, palaces, and bows and arrows and throw in some extraterrestrial chaos. Why not? Next is The Old Black Magic by Barbara Jenkins. Imagine Frank Sinatra's song, but instead of crooning to a swooning audience, it's a girl and a guy battling a mysterious illness. It's mystical, touching, and, spoiler alert, will definitely make you feel something. In Near But Far by Ighodiyama, a baby is taken by jinns, yes, jinns, and comes back as a native doctor. This story is set in Niger and dives deep into spiritual transformation. Seriously, if you've ever thought about ancient folklore, this one hits just the right notes. And then there's To Rest by Sarah Bass. A woman dreams of clouds, prepares for it, and, well, let's just say the narrator knows a lot about the situation. It's a third-person perspective with a bit of an omniscient vibe. Beautifully written and oh so dreamy. Now let's talk about Smooth Lanes by H. Abiola. This one's personal. It's about a deaf girl whose mother plats her hair while life decisions loom. The hair plaiting becomes this beautiful analogy for the paths she could take. And what imagery! Sometimes her lanes are sharp straight. Sometimes they run like the path of a palm wine drunkard. Chef's kiss. No World Order by Jeff Carroll is next, and wow. Imagine a future where the developed world is destroyed, and the so-called less developed countries take over. It's like a reset button on global power dynamics, told through interviews and reports. It's creativity at its peak, definitely one for the what-if thinkers. Along Racial Lines by Eleanor Adams hits hard. It's about Black men and interracial marriages, told from the perspective of a Black woman who's been jilted twice. Both men left her to marry white women. It's raw, it's real, and it says things people usually avoid saying. Then there's Fein, the Jew by Raymond Hill. A boy asks a man in a grimy shop if he's a Jew and why he killed Jesus. Bold, right? What follows is a poignant yet unexpected connection. Rendezvous with Poverty by Arose N. de Ghetto is both heartbreaking and oddly uplifting. It's about a person who loses their fight with poverty and ends up loving it. Sometimes life's battles come with strange twists, don't they? In African Queen by Georgia Ijeoma Ugwu, a girl transforms when she leaves her Nigerian village for London. Suddenly, the suitors come knocking. Her nickname goes from Naganu, meaning father will marry, to African Queen. A transformation tale with a touch of humor. And then, Black in Love by Larisha Jones broke my heart a little. A Black girl, ridiculed for her dark skin, often by Black men, finds her confidence through a white man's kindness. But she holds out, waiting for love from her own community. Lunar Slam by Kalunda Bokhari takes us to a futuristic Sierra Leone, where convicted criminals are sent to moon prisons. Yes, you heard right, moon prisons. It's dystopian, it's dark, and it's totally gripping. Finally, My Soul to Free by Veronica Henry is a standout. It's a reflective piece about freedom, almost biblical in its undertones. The line, "Only a true slave don't know how to leave when set free," stuck with me. It's about celebrating freedom without looking back, a message we could all take to heart. And that, my friends, is Bloodlines Tales from the African Diaspora, Volume 1. 14 stories that take you on a roller coaster ride through history, culture, identity, and imagination. This anthology is like a treasure chest, every story a gem. I laughed, I reflected, and I even paused to ponder some deep questions. Veronica Henry and her team created something special here. It's proof that the internet can be more than memes and cat videos. It can be a meeting place for diverse literary minds. So, if you're ready for an unforgettable journey, grab a copy of Bloodlines. I'll leave a link in the description. And to Veronica Henry, thank you for bringing these voices together. This is truly a work of art. Until next time, happy reading. And if you've got anthology recommendations, drop them in the comments. Bye.